Bank.
Just like you never know
You've seen
where he's
Exit
going
from
to
the Gift
show
Shop,
up.
right?
Huh?
You've seen Exit from the Gift Shop before, right?
Have I ever went to a gift shop before?
No, there's a documentary called Exit from the Gift Shop about Banksy.
It's called what?
Exit from the Gift Shop.
Exit from the gift shop.
Yeah, it's a good one. They don't show who Banksy is, but there's also an idea that maybe that movie is a Banksy piece too. It's an interesting movie. I'd recommend it.
I don't know who Banksy is.
Yeah, you do.
Is he that guy from No Limit Records?
Yeah. What are you thinking of?
I don't know. That
No Limit.
rapper from No Limit Records.
Isn't that Master P? Then he did the No Limit.
You're
Or
a
am I thinking
Master
of Cash Money?
P. Do,
You
do
want
you
Cash
pee
Money?
masterfully?
There's no limit in Cash Money records back when I was like in high school. I'm trying to remember like who owned each label, but
I bet you touch your Master P.
lots of people do.
All right, let's see here. Let's do a couple things. I'm doing a couple things here. I'm pulling up stuff so I can have stuff ready.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a
I got
second.
stuff pull up. I got stuff pull up
Yep.
right now.
Nobody's watching us right now, so it doesn't matter. Who wants to watch us on a Monday anyway?
Everyone's just tired of this, but already.
I'd be tired of us. Fuck us, man.
I still gotta put out the other. I still gotta put out the other episode. I have yet to do that. But the episode we put out when you recorded.
Don't you got to put it up before the end of today?
Yeah, I will. I have about tonight.
Okay. I don't want you to get in trouble with them and not get invited back, dude.
Oh no, we already had. We have. They needed 4 episodes. We
Yeah.
did. This is our 6th one. So I already sent them all the other 5 episodes we've done. Yeah.
So they don't. At this point, they're just like, okay, these guys are going beyond.
They said that I quote that we rock. So.
But do we really rock?
We do roll.
I mean, do you rock? I don't know.
When's the last time you rolled though? I haven't rolled ever.
Yesterday I took like 3 hits of bladder acid and just rolled right into the.
So you're seeing Shaky Graves on Tuesday?
Tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
cool.
if it goes that way, I don't know. Because I still have to go see
really
a 7.5 hour. I got to go see a 7.5 hour movie tomorrow.
Oh yeah, you can see Bear's Afraid tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah, I already got it scheduled. I think I have it scheduled for like 2:30.
Good. I'm glad that's an early time you can find for it. It's disappearing from theaters quick because it's such a divisive movie. But
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I just don't want to run away from it again. Am I just going to run right out like after I'm done watching this movie?
I don't think you'll run out.
Okay. All right. Anybody that's watching us, yes, we're on tonight. Yes. This is not a normal episode. We are just filming the episode or recording the episode for Panic Film Fest.
The final one we're doing for this.
The final one. So we have watched, I don't know how many movies at this point we have watched, but we have watched a lot of movies.
4 that we have not talked about yet today.
Yeah. And so we are now going to do the 4 movies that we haven't talked about called Black Mold, Agatha, AI Girl, or what is it called?
Black Mold, Agatha, Medusa Deluxe, and the Artifice Girl.
Yes. So we are about to talk a lot of Panic Fest. So might as well just let's reshape this really quick and boom. Let's just make it. It's a Panic Fest episode. So we definitely need Bruce Campbell in the corner staring at us. No? Okay, what about the devil?
Ooh, is that you or me?
That's you. You're the devil. You're the devil, Chris.
I do have a
Cocaine Bear. Oh, King. Oh, wait. I got them all still. Like, look, I still have the Weird Al Yankovic one. Oh. Lunchador. Soon you're gonna be able to buy his mask. And I'm gonna. I have already one pre-ordered.
So what I want is I want him to wear it for a match and then sell it to me.
Ooh, I wonder if he'll do that. I don't know. But yes, today we are going to be covering 4 of the movies that were at the Panic Film Festival. We'll be going over that, and then maybe if we're lucky, Chris will get naked and do some hula hula bit dancing.
That might be hard. I mean, honestly, if you guys want become a Patreon, I will do that. I will definitely. I'll do whatever you want, really.
That's right, guys. We don't only review movies, but we whore ourselves out for money.
That's true.
I feel like it was a great time to hit a button.
Oh,
And
sorry.
you just forget about this stuff all the
So
time.
just say it one more time. It's fine. No
No,
problem.
I mean, I don't know if I want to now, Chris. You're supposed to catch on cues like this. But anyway,
I can start now.
and you
Cut
know
that.
what, Chris? This is
What?
what I'm going to say. I'm panicked that you forgot how to do your job.
It's a show by Chris and Neil with all great movies. They are the real deal. We watch them all, so you don't have to. It's movies that don't suck and some that do.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is a new, improved, and beautiful episode of Movies That Don't Suck and Some Do. My name is Neil.
No, I'm Chris.
And today, guys, kiddos, friends, families, enemies, people who are looking for Chris because he owes them back taxes, we are covering the good old Panic Fest.
Yeah, the final episode this year for Pink Fest. Finally.
The final episode. So we are going to talk 4 movies that we have watched.
Mhm.
The first one we're going to talk about will be Black Mold, featuring Ings Albright, Andrew Bales, Jeremy Holm.
Oh, and Katie Oss, Katie Ace, she's a friend of the show from Reviewer.
Yeah, from Reviewer.
Yeah.
So we're going to be reviewing that movie first. The second movie we're going to be reviewing is Agatha. Agatha, featuring Emily Joyce Dial, Nathan Lewis, Aaron McDowell, and Ryan Whitling, and Lauren. I'm not even going to try that. Mascali.
Yeah, I guess so.
We'll go Mascali on that one.
Okay.
The third movie we're going to review is going to be called Medusa Deluxe.
Yeah, A24 film.
Yeah, an A24 film featuring Claire Perkins, Kyla Meekley, Lilith Lesser, Debris Stevenson, Anta Joy Yua, Kay Alexander. Isn't that how I say that? Yua?
Anita Joy Uja. But you said Anta, so it's Anita.
Whatever.
There's lots of people.
I think that's Yua.
There's so many people.
Yua? Isn't the J silent?
I don't know.
Yua? Okay. All right. Harriet Webb, Kay Alexander. And then the last movie is The Artificial Girl.
Artifice Girl. Artifice.
What?
The Artifice
Really?
Girl.
I've been mispronouncing it this whole week then.
So the Artifice Girl.
The Artifice Girl, featuring Tatum Matthews, Lance. Lance Hick. Oh yeah, I totally forgot he was in this. Lance Henriksen, Sidon,
Cinda.
Nicholas, David.
Nichols.
I'm already drunk.
Oh my god.
Just say the names.
Okay. Tatum Matthews, Lance Henriksen, Cinda Nichols, David Gerard, Franklin Rich, Ivana Barnes, Thomas Hambry, and Alyssa Moody.
Right, so the 4 movies is Black Mold, Agatha, Medusa, and The Artifice Girl.
Yeah.
These are all movies that Chris saw at the
Well, Agatha and the Medusa Deluxe. We saw.
You saw all of them. You saw all of them.
I did see all of them. Yeah.
Chris, you have no idea how to advertise for people, do you? You lie about shit. You lie. You're supposed to lie. You're supposed to say yes. I saw all these.
I did see it. I mean, Agatha was only online. That was the only one that's on here that wasn't there that's shown at the theater. That I didn't see at theater because it was an online one.
Someday I'm going to teach you radio, man. Someday I'll teach you radio, and I'll teach you the understanding of why you say certain things and why you do certain things and why you don't poke holes at certain things when people make mistakes. See?
Oh, sorry. So wait, you're blaming me for you
No, not my misspeaking. No, I understand why you do that constantly, all the time. Never giving me a break. But
have you had a bad day, dude?
No, I've had a great day. How you doing? Oh, you know what? I haven't had a cigarette today, so that's probably the thing.
Yeah, get a cigarette. I mean, you should have smoked before you got on there.
I know, right? But no, it's not happening. Now you get me for like 2 hours of just interviewing movies.
And you being like kind of a dick about it.
And I'll be kind of a dick about it the whole time, because that's what we do.
Mm.
We kind of be dicks while we play with our dicks, talking about movies.
Yeah, I'll just you can find us online movies.suck.net. We're on Facebook.com/movies.suck podcast. We're on Twitter MTS Podcast and Instagram MTS Podcast. Guys, Patreon.com/movies.suck. You guys become a patron, you get cool shit with that. Swear to God. And if enough of you sign up, we will do extra stuff. Like how sometimes we do spoiler episodes and stuff like Marvel, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is coming out. I'm sure Neil will have ton to say about that. We could release a Patreon episode.
Not only spoiler episodes, but you know what? We will bring you in, and you can be a guest.
Oh
on our
yeah,
show.
that's a
we
great
will
episode.
add you if you are one of our top Patreons. I'm telling you right now, I will add you to the show. I will put you in here, and you can review at least a movie with us.
Yeah,
I'm not
that'd be
going to say
great.
the whole episode because let's be honest, we don't know if you're
Just-
microphone savvy or not.
Yeah.
And it's nothing against you. We're
Yeah.
just trying to.
Now, if you guys want merch though, just without anything, go to bonfire.com, search Movies Don't Suck and something to do. We got tons of shit there, show related and not. And then
Well, I
course.
mean, most of it is because most of it I've said either on the show,
yeah.
or you said on the show, or we've said on the show. Like, literally, it's all phrases that we come up with and stuff like that, or things that we've talked about at some point. I need to get rid of some and go in there and create a couple new ones, but I just haven't had the time.
And also, if you guys, we also do a free podcast, also obviously. So you can find Movies Don't Suck and something to do anywhere you find podcasts. And that will always be free. We never charge you to listen to the main feed. So, unless Neil wants me to, which he makes it seem like he wants me to.
I have no idea what you want to do half the time. I just go along with it.
What do we? Who we talking about today? Who's our business?
We're only going to talk about one thing and one thing only today, sir, because this is the Panic Fest episode. So, But originally, guys, if you are a small business, we will be more than happy to help you out. Let us know. Just give us your information. Send your information over to us on any one of those email platforms, any one of our social medias. We'll be more than happy to celebrate your business right here, free of charge, and put it out to our thousands of listeners, millions of followers, just so you can get some business, because we want people to survive and strive.
We do.
We want you to beat Walmart.
Yeah, we do. We want the Walmart to. I mean, Walmart is probably. It helps out small towns that have that one store in Walmart.
Yeah. Because you don't have to drive 94 miles to go to
get food or whatever.
Yeah.
But for the towns that are giant that have like a vibrant independent shop place, fuck Walmart, dude. We don't need Walmart.
But anyway, what we're talking about today is Panic Film Festival, guys. PanicFilmFest.com is where you get all your information. It's located every year at the Screenland Armor. If you're watching the video, here's a couple photos. We got a couple photos. That's the inside of the Screenland Armor bar. The theater is one of the best looking theaters in the entire existence of the
there's Spider right there. There's Spider right there. And I'm about 3 rows behind, if you can see me.
Oh, Chrissy's right there too. Yeah. Yeah, you get to hang out with him all the time. I mean, gosh. Did you even drink one beer at the guy? Even do one shot?
He was busy talking to people, but I did talk to him for a little bit.
Dude, nice. You're one of the people. You're the media, goddammit.
I told you how you got a hold of me. Like, I was walking to the bathroom and he pointed at me and did the come here thing.
Yeah.
Nice
Talk to these people. But anyway, you can go to panicfilmfest.com. You can look up all the information. There's still stuff there in their virtual world where there's trailers and there's still some shorts you can watch and all the above. It's like horror movie sims for Nintendo. Now, literally, Panic Fest was founded in 2013 by Screenland Theater and Downright Creepy. The feast enters the 10th year as one of the top genre festivals in the entire world. This year, they were once again provide a virtual option, which the attendees all the United States can do. Their festival is held at the historic Screenland Theater. The theater has a rich 100-plus year history and features 4 theaters from the range of 250 seats to 45 seats and is in North Kansas City. Now, they have all kinds of stuff, man. all kinds of stuff. Even like movies like What We Do in Shadows premiered at the Panic Film Festival.
World premiere there. Yeah, world premiere of what we do in the
Yeah.
shadows. So
And that was in 2015. Like literally, guys, featured films, some short films, live events. It is one of the best vibes you will ever go to if you just want a bunch of horror movies. Literally, Panic Film Fest. Just go to panicfilmfest.com, or you can go to their Facebook, facebook.com/Panic Film Fest.
yeah. So yeah, man. You want to talk Black Mold? We'll just get into it, I guess.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're so okay, guys. This is the problem. We usually have a setup. We have a way that we set up our each episode.
Yeah, there's a
because
format.
We have a
generally.
format, we have a structure because we've been doing it for like 4 fucking years now.
Yeah.
And literally Chris is just like really confused because I'm like, yeah, let's do one with all the film fest ones. And he's like, you sure you just don't want to, sprinkle them in over the next couple, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, let's do one. And then so we're not going to have a news segment. We're not going to have, he didn't know how to do the advertisement because he's, already drunk. He's on methadone. And I can't help you on methadone, dude.
But I don't know if people believe what Neil's saying or not, and so I'm so much just like, because I can't imagine where I get a message from my boss saying, "Hey, we know you're going through some issues, you're going through withdrawal."
Dude, if your boss listens to us, 1, that's your fault for telling him you had a podcast.
Yeah.
2, that's your fault for adding him to any of your social media. And 3, if Chris's boss is listening, everything I say about him is 100% true. He was a triplet. He ate the third one in the room.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Oh my gosh.
No, okay. Let's see. Okay, back to the show about
Back to the movies. Let's get to the movies.
Black
Mold.
Mold. Directed by John Pata. He's been at every film fest, every time I've been to Panic Fest, he's been there, walking around talking to people. He's funny as fuck. This movie stars Agnes Albright as Brooke Conrad, Andrew Bale as the Tanner Bellum, Jeremy Holds Masters, Kato Ace, CJ Moore, again, friend of the show. Great. Maisie Murdoch as Youngbrook, Jessica Amble as Lee Conrad, and Kate Rio as Phoebe Conrad. Why don't you go ahead and read the storyline for this one?
While exploring a corrupted and abandoned facility, an atrocious photographer faces off against her traumatic past.
Okay, so this movie starts out basically about urban exploration people, right?
Which I'll never do again.
Oh wait, did you ever do this? So were you gonna abandon places and take photos?
Yeah, well, I didn't take photos. We just go into random places. We were big fans of doing that, especially in the Kansas City area because there's so many abandoned buildings. In Kansas
you can
City.
you can just go into places with through a broken window and just hang out there with rats and all kinds of dirty stuff there in those abandoned buildings.
We'd go through. It's cool to see stuff like there's a school, kind of like the one that was main focus in this movie. There's a school right over in I think it's Independence, Missouri. Yeah, right there in Independence that we went into. Still had all the desks, had all the books. Like literally, they just locked the doors and said, "We're done with this place." And it had
there's asbestos all throughout the thing, probably.
Oh, dude, I don't know, man, but it had to be like 30 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like it was just so creepy because it looked like at any time if you like cleaned it up and fixed the walls that are breaking down and stuff like that, it could be a school. And so
with this movie focused on these two characters, Brooke and Tanner, they're like buddies, and what they do is they go into abandoned buildings or buildings that are in disrepair, and they take photos, and they're photographers, artsy. So art photographers, not necessarily.
Yeah, arts and take a bunch of photos to try to do gallery.
And they're really cool photos, really cool places to take photos because urban decay is something that's interesting, I think, to most anybody, including you and me.
Oh, I mean, like we here in America only have like a little bit of it. If we were like to go to different countries and different worlds
where the
where they've
oldest shit
had
is, everything's
where they have
ancient.
buildings that have been built since the 1400s. I mean, we have a good buddy named Thor that used to went with us all the time to the urban exploring. He's the one that got us into it, and it was cool. You know, you just break into the building, you legally go in there. You don't steal anything though, so you just only get the break-in charges
Yeah.
if you get arrested.
Yeah. Set theft. You get the trespassing charge, set theft as well. Yeah.
But so talking about this movie, the aspect of this movie is between basically three characters, which is Brooke, Tanner, and the man upstairs, as they say,
Yeah.
or Jeremy Holm is the actor.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, all these people were there. All of them. All of even the editors and the set takers, everyone was there.
Great. I didn't see any pictures.
I took a pic. I'm pretty sure I took a picture of them. I did. I actually
with them.
Yeah,
hugging
all of them. Not hugging them. I didn't take a picture. I took a picture of them on stage.
I'm going to teach you how to work a room, man. I'm going to teach you how to work a room. But one day when you're going to be like
next year
when
you
you're like,
down.
man, all right, Neil's here. Now I get to learn how to work a room. Yeah. Dude, if I was there and I still had my loft right across the river,
you'd have everyone there.
Everybody would have came back to my place.
Okay.
I would have had like some food ready, like in the fridge that I could have just heated up, you know, for like 20 people.
Anyway. Yeah. But
anyway, so this movie is between three characters and the aspects of what's going on. Now, the thing is, because this movie is called Black Mold, you don't know if what you're seeing is real or if it's a hallucination.
Yeah, which is an interesting concept. It's so this won Best Indie Film at Panic Film Fest 2023.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah. No,
what else did it win?
It won Best Actress too.
What?
Right? Yeah. Just so you guys know, Neil's doing this because he thinks that people who listen to the podcast can go to YouTube and see the facts he's putting up. But for people who can't, they're not watching us. It won Best Indie Film and Best Actress for Black Mold. And believe me, this film was super buzzy. Like going to the film fest, everyone was there to see Black Mold. It was a packed theater, and I was one of those people that packed theater.
Yes, and the story behind this is really, I mean, it's basically I wish I had more detail than what it says here, because literally it is more about
relationships and trauma.
Yeah, exactly. It's about someone dealing with trauma, not just one person, but three different people, because you have the man upstairs, or the bum, for lack of a better word. The bum, or the squatter, we'll call him a squatter because he was a squatter. The squatter, who obviously has his issues with like government, thinking he's being stalked. Government's coming after him.
Sort of a Unabomber type. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll go with the Unabomber. Yeah. Definitely, that's how the way you want to state it in today's society. That's great. Anyway, but anyway, so this movie reflects the problems that each one of them are going through. Like each part of this movie is making bright what their problems are. One with not letting go, one with the fear of literally almost everything. Like it seemed like the dude had a phobia of everything. And then one with the phobia of any kind of authority types, or losing freedom of any type of control. And it was a really good movie to deep dive into. Like, if it doesn't change, you know, platforms that much. It's all in the same couple rooms. So again, I don't know if that was due because of budget, because pandemic, but it kind of works here. But at the same time, I wish.
Do you wish there's more resolution? I imagine people will have a problem with the ending of this movie, because it's not super clear. One of the things I do want to mention, things I really liked about this, and it's I'm sure you liked it too, is that there was a real genuine connection between Brooke and Tanner in the movie. Like those two friends, they were such a good pair, and the chemistry was so palpable
Yeah.
that was probably my favorite part
It
about how
felt
genuine,
like they hung out for a decade,
yeah,
you know?
how genuine they were with each other, like how natural it felt. And I don't think enough people talk about how natural a dialogue is in a movie or
Mhm.
movies themselves, because not everything is a fucking not everything is a David Mamet piece, you know. Like you don't need some sort of beautiful soliloquy. Not even Shakespeare,
Yeah.
but
Not everything is, you don't need 20-minute monologues, of everything in the entire world about, using words that we have to look up on in a dictionary
yeah,
because we have no idea what's going on.
yeah. And so yeah, like everything's not is Shakespeare. So having something that seems so, yeah, better yet, not every writer is Aaron Sorkin, right? So with this one, it just everything seems so natural, and the relationship seems so real, and so
Just
that's
like how
fun.
you don't shave your body hair. Like everything
Yeah,
is just
everything
so
all
natural.
natural. Yeah,
All natural.
yeah. It gets to a point like where I need to, but that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that I really enjoyed the human connections in this movie, even and the fear. Like, it's a thriller. I don't know if I'd call it like a horror film, but a psychological thriller is the best way to put this. I think.
Yeah, actually, to be honest, every movie that we're reviewing today, not one of them would I declare as a horror movie.
Yeah, there's suspense or
They're like more suspense thrillers. So I feel like we're covering the suspense thrillers of the Panic
well,
Fest.
Penny is a suspense thriller sci-fi film fest. You know,
No,
like
no, it's horror.
oh, you know, there it says
Were you
it's
there? Were
yeah,
you there?
I was at
Yeah, then
PanFest.
it's definitely for horrors.
I'll get you. Ha ha. Ha
No, I'm just
ha.
kidding. But anyway, no, this movie was very suspenseful, very thing, and it's to be honest, every one of the movies that we're reviewing today has the same aspect, and I think you're going to hear this several times out of the other next three that we review. This movie makes you think. At
Mhm.
the end of it, you're not left with this is a genuine ending. This is how it ended. No, at the end, it kind of makes you think, did this even happen? This-
Or this one specifically, personally, but I do think it also makes you think about what you do or how, like for example, like every one of them gives you an idea, puts you in a ooh, excuse me, we cut that out.
don't belch to the mic, dude. That's what muting the mic's for.
Sorry, I didn't know it was coming. It
Yeah,
just
you
came.
know how many times I don't belch in the mic anymore because at one time you bitched at me about like how many times you got to edit out the belches. All right, cool. Just want you
I
to know.
didn't mean to do that. I didn't know it was coming, but anyway,
Uh-huh. Anyway,
Black Mold.
continue.
Man, people were like, "What the fuck is going on in this episode?" um, but no, Black Mold. It's a good movie. If you guys like a really concise movie with a definite ending, this is not for you. Um, but this every movie we talk about this episode, they they leaves you with sort of like it sort of fades out. You know, you don't know exactly how you feel about it, and
Mhm.
you'll need a little bit of time to digest what you just saw. Um, unless
I mean, there's ways to talk about this, and I think the best way to do it is this. Let me read some quotes. You move on. We'll give a rating, and
there's no.
you
By the way,
read.
there's no Rotten Tomatoes on this, so
I know, but find a couple of reviews.
okay, all right,
There's plenty of reviews.
okay, fine,
I've believe me, I've been researching all these
okay,
movies for the
all right,
last week.
all right, fine.
Like, I'm glad you're not doing your job. That's my producer, guys, not doing his job. Uh,
Fuck you.
I love you too, man. Um, Man, here's some quotes from Black Mold. This is some high grade shit that's guaranteed to make you feel good. What is it? Allergy medicine. Your mom is boring. I just,
Yeah.
because I say your mom jokes all the time.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you do.
You seriously just got scared of some clothes, which is a thing for Chris, guys. I don't know if you know this, but he's scared of clothes.
He's
He's usually doing
terrified.
the podcast naked.
Mm-hmm.
It's all
He's right.
CGI.
He's not wrong.
I think I found Jesus. It's a training base or an old jail or a school. I really don't know. I do know it's been banned for decades. Did CJ Miller just say she doesn't want to take something to make her hallucinate? The deal. You're with them now, aren't you? Can you take 10 steps away from the door? I will take 15. There's my little star. What the hell is this? I had to make sure that you guys weren't with them. I can stay calm. Oh, yeah, I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about him. Wait a minute. You think he's a werewolf? What's up with all the questions? Aren't you just a photographer? I lost track of time. Come check this out. I just got bummed rushed by a bum. I'm sure he isn't stable. And you are? At least we know he isn't a werewolf now. That felt real good. Something tells me you're going to be better than the both of them. That's it. That's all I got.
My score in this out of you guys, if you're listening to this for the first time, which maybe a lot of you are because it's paying for this episode, we rate movies between 0 and 5. I give this probably a 3.8, 3.9. I'm in that area. In this
Yeah,
one.
I'm gonna go a little lower than you on this one. All right,
Okay.
because the guys, they were good. I mean, the acting was good and stuff like
Top
that.
notch
But
acting, in
man,
my opinion.
huh?
Top notch acting, in my opinion. I don't think it's better.
Yeah,
Much
the
better.
acting was
Yeah.
great and stuff like that. But the problem with me is, you know me, man. I just want to know what the ending like. What was this? What was this? And I feel like at the ending of this movie, I didn't grasp if it was supposed to be fantasy, reality, whatever it was, and I didn't understand exactly what I was supposed to learn from this. And every story is about learning something from it. And I was kind of confused. I was kind of like I really wanted to like it more than I did, and so me, it's a 3.2. I'm gonna give this one a lower one on my scale.
Okay, well, we disagree, but that's okay. Um, so a few episodes, a few reviews
Oh my
online.
god, we disagree. That's okay. I think that's the whole point of a podcast of two random individuals reviewing movies.
Yeah, we are kind of pissed off when we have the same like review of a movie. Like,
I know,
yeah,
because then it doesn't open our eyes on
yeah.
a different perspective. Anyway,
So
continue.
honestly, I think the acting and the emphasis on even Agnes's childhood really makes this worth the like the watch. Um, I think it'll be talked about a lot as it gets more wide release. I don't know when it'll get that, but it will because the three of the movies on here at least are get out in some aspect. Black Mold though, 3.9 for me, 3.2 for Neil. I'm online, so there's no Rotten Tomatoes score on this one's not out yet, but uh, uh, morbidly beautiful .com gives this a 3.5 out of 5 butterflies is what they go. And they say,
Nice.
yeah, Pata demonstrates tremendous technical skill and the script's intriguing, dark, beautiful, and delivers in solid scares to keep horror fans happy. Okay. Uh, so I'm on Downright Creepy, the guy that helped to create the website, or create the fest. They give this at 88%. Uh, Dark and Beautiful Black Mold delivers real scares. That's their tagline for that one. Uh, and then also I'm at Dread Central. Dread Central gave this a 3.3 stars out of 5. And it says Black Mold might be familiar, but writer director John Potter has an undeniable flair for horror convention. So, guys, Black Mold, it'll be out somewhere. And of course, like we do, because we're good hosts, we tell you when movies that were Panic Fest are out for general consumption. So, let you know when
Yes,
this
definitely.
hits or
The
whatever
Black
it
Mold
hits.
definitely is one for you to look out for out there.
Mhm.
It is a good movie. It does have a good story to it. It is a good thing. Now, let's talk about the next movie, Chris.
Agatha. It's about an hour. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I'll go
One
through
second,
the
one
people.
second.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
somebody
sure it's
wants
back.
to offer promotions. Ooh, yay! Look
Yeah,
how we
yeah.
block you. This is how we block you. This is how we block you from our station. Okay, first, I guess we got to jump into the painting. All right, there we go. And there we are.
Okay. Oh, nice. You've actually just used the background for it. Uh, so Agatha. This is directed by Kelly Bigelow Becerra and Roland Becerra. They're mostly visual artists. Before this movie, they just did visual stuff. Like just art, like paintings and shit like that. So it's on the wall. This stars Emily Joyce Dial, Nathan Lewis, Lauren Muscali, Aaron McDonough, and Ryan. What's the deal? What's the problem?
Paintings that just sit on the wall.
Well,
That's
yeah,
what you just said. That's what
that's
you
kind of what they
just
are. I mean, like going to the website for Roland.
Oh God, I love you sometimes.
These guys email us and
I
asked us
love
to talk
you
about the movie. So
sometimes.
here we are.
All right,
Okay.
Agatha.
Yeah, read the storyline.
All right, is there? Oh yeah, there's a huge storyline.
Yeah,
on
there's
this
a good
one.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah, good one. Yeah.
yeah, there's a pretty good one on this one. The
Mhm.
film follows the professor, a man suffering from a terminal disease, who, by a twist of fate, which is a wrestling move by Jeff Hardy, witnesses an incredible event involving his mysterious neighbor Agatha.
There we go.
Sorry.
Mystery.
Let's just start this one all over. All right.
All right.
The film follows the. I can't stop laughing. I'm in a good mood. All right. I swear I didn't take an edible today. All right.
I wish I was there to hug you, man. I really do.
All right. All right. The film follows the professor, a man suffering from a terminal disease, who, by a twist of fate, witnesses an incredible event involving his mysterious neighbor Agatha. Hoping to find a cure for her sickness, he agrees to follow her on a strange and risky journey into a forgotten but not entirely deserted urban wasteland. The basing of time and the distinguish of nature in institutions and people all set the tone for her story. Agatha is designed to evoke an unsettling mood and to leave many unanswered questions about the events taking place inside the film, resulting in a suspenseful, earth-shattering conclusion.
I
Huh?
don't know if I call the. I don't know if I call conclusion earth shattering. So, you
You know
guys,
what? You know what the earth-shattering conclusion on me was?
that's over.
Oh my God. Okay. Look, guys, I like art. I love art. Most of the art in my house is original artist art. I got it
Hmm.
from the street or from a museum. It's not some poster board stuff. It's not like what you see here in the back corner. It ain't a 1984 Macho Man poster. Most of the art I have in my house is original artwork. I
Hmm.
love art. I am a
Yeah.
big fan of all kinds of work. It doesn't matter if the word, it doesn't matter if painting, it doesn't matter if it's music. Art is what I'm into. It's always what I've been into.
Neil's just to let you know that he's about to savage the fuck out of this film.
I fell asleep 4 fucking times. This is an hour movie. This is not an hour and a half. This is an hour. 1 hour. I have watched wrestling matches that were boring, that were an hour long, that I did not fall asleep during. I have been at the DMV staring at the wall with nothing to read for an hour and not falling asleep. But this movie made me fall asleep. Now, is it beautiful? Yes.
Yeah, so you sure you guys don't know it's like a mixture of animation and live action, which it looks really cool, and there's points where also like this kind of looks like fucking Aha or not Aha. What's the band that's in
Take on Me.
goddamn Take on Me?
It,
It's
aha.
Aha.
Yeah.
Points like Aha, and points where you're like, okay, that kind of looks
Waking
lame.
Life, I would go Waking Life a little bit, but not because Waking Life was
Yeah,
more pencil drawing, and
yeah,
Scanner Darkly was more realistic comic book drawing.
both great movies.
Yeah, those are both
movies are
great
stiff.
movies. Again, that's kind of what these people are going for in this movie. It was kind of something that was artistically, but I'm gonna show you right now, and I am not bullshitting you people. If you turn on our video screen right now, you will be able to see this. I wrote down literally every freaking word they said
Yeah.
in the entire movie, besides screams and mutters, and it is half the page.
I like that mutters part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because there's like, like there's parts like that. Okay, now one. For like 10 minutes, you didn't understand what the fuck was going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I get it. They did use visualization.
Yeah.
They showed like I believe it was like an X-ray with little
X-ray
bumps
and
in it to
yeah,
kind of make it look like he had a disease.
I feel like this could have worked much better as a short film, like a shorter than an hour, like 20 minutes, 10 minutes. They could have done that and had a more effective movie. But stretching this out into an hour was an issue.
It was ridiculous. It was like there's one part where this bum guy was like, "It's not safe here," and I was like, "Oh, this is about to pick the fuck up. Shit's gonna go down. This is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be awesome." No, that's
Yeah.
not what happened. It got even slower. and
Yeah.
and
By the
I
way, the
couldn't.
best way to put this is it's rotoscope. That's the terminology for the type of movie it is. Live action mixed with drawings called rotoscope. So
Yeah, it's actually. I think I have it. Boom. That's my next fact. I actually have.
Mm.
But now there are things about this movie that are 100%. The movie, I mean, the story follows the guy. The plot is just this multi layers. Agatha but it literally.
God.
I mean, this movie really asks a lot of you, and movies shouldn't have to. Like, there's themes of like sickness, grief, revenge, forgiveness, like shame, decay, and rituals.
All that stuff.
Yeah, but the storyline's not linear.
Mm-mm.
It doesn't follow anything. It's looping scenes of flashbacks. I have no idea why we got the flashbacks or why we came back.
Well, there's reason what happened, but then I don't know.
I was using toothpicks to keep my eyelids open. Like, I mean, I look like I was Tom from Tom and Jerry cartoons back in the day when they're trying to keep themselves awake for too long. Like, and the thing is, I just got done drinking like a Red Bull.
Oh, you're like, I need to get through this. I'm really sorry, by the way. You guys on this, Neil texted me like, "What the fuck, Chris?" I'm like, "What did I do this time?" This time. And Neil goes, "What?" He's like, "I've been trying to stay away from this movie. I knew exactly what movie he was talking about too." So, sorry, Neil. Agatha. That's what it is, guys. I have a hard time recommending this to me. It's beautiful. It's
so beautiful. It's beautiful art. It's beautiful. You could take any still of this fucking movie and make it a poster on the wall, a painting. I mean, it is a very beautiful, beautiful artistic piece. But man, this is you gotta try. You really gotta try.
And there are some people in here that really like this. I'm looking at all the things been nominated for, and it just didn't hit us the right way. Maybe we should have seen this like on a big screen and not from home. But I don't know, man. Like, I get the.
I mean, you do you
there
guys.
He's tired of thinking about it.
I'm so done tired. I mean, this movie. Here, we'll just put it right in your face.
You get quits for this, right? Yeah,
I do.
what's with
Here we go.
here's all
This is
dialogue.
exactly everything in the entire movie, the entire 60 minutes. It's not safe here. How did you get here? You don't want this. You got to get out. Something to keep you going. Hey, stop doing that. I don't believe it. That's it. That's literally every word that was muttered in the whole hour of this movie. Look, again, beautifully done.
Beautifully shot. It's a beautifully movie.
Shot. This should have been 30 minutes. This should not have been an hour. And on top of that, this look, I get it. You're trying something new. I get it. Maybe I don't get it, and you know, the hipsters will make fun of me or whatever, but I didn't get it. I didn't get it.
It didn't hit the way that I guess a lot of people. But do you so what's your score on this?
Can we do we do negatives?
Oh, man, do you really know that list?
Negative
this is better
5.
than Death Wish.
-5.
This is better than Death Wish. Come on.
I don't know, man. Death Wish at least gave me an ending, and I could hear what the fuck they were saying at the time. I'll give the. I don't want to give an STD because of how beautiful it really was, so I'll give it a 2.6. I'll give it 1.1 of a point above, just so it doesn't get the STD stamp. It's beautifully done, but man, take some acid before you watch it. I have no idea. Maybe watch it on Coke. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I'll do a lot of caffeine, a lot of coffee, because literally I fell asleep.
I liked it a little bit more than you, but maybe since I had a crush because on the Agatha character, it's like a 2.7, 2.8 for me. But again, yeah, this is a hard thing to get through, and we I guess just weren't the people to we maybe just weren't
This
the
is
people
for
to
the people that like to go to the museum and sit there and look at a painting for 7.5 hours.
Okay,
That's my best advice.
I have a bad review and I have a good review, and this bad review is actually on IMDb. So right there, this is such a sad review. Sorry guys. He goes, it's a feature review. He goes, it gets a 1 out of 10 stars. Fuck. What trash did I just watch? Oh my god, hands down the worst movie I've ever seen all year. In fact, the worst movie I've seen in a couple of decades. I'm not gonna say all these are kind of long, but it goes, please don't let this review pique your interest in seeing the film. We need not support abject garbage like this, which they need to calm down, man. But here's a good review. There are 2 good reviews, and they're all on Rotten Tomatoes. So, from Louisa Mer at Screen Zealot says, this challenging nightmares and visually haunting deep dive into existentialism lands well outside the boundaries of mainstream filmmaking. Those who are up for a challenge will find much to dissect in this disorienting and aesthetically complex film. So there are people out there that like this movie. If you really want to challenge yourself, and Neil says if you want to take a nap, put Agatha on.
Dude,
and,
real nap. Seriously. I was wide awake. I was like thinking I was going to watch the movies and then maybe go out for a little bit because it was like on a Thursday night or Friday night or whatever. I fell asleep so many times during this movie. I passed the time where I could go out because the bars would be closed by the time I got there. And it's like, man, I really just wanted to go sing one song at karaoke. And, you know.
And that's my fault.
And this movie made it so that didn't happen. Agatha. All right, let's move on.
It's time for news, right?
We don't have a news segment. All right. Normally we have a news segment where I tell Chris all the news. That will come on the Thursday episode of the podcast where we actually do the movies that we're reviewing, which is Bay is boring and
Bo's afraid,
and then Peter's doing Wendy.
One of those, yeah. Peter. So we're doing Peter Pan and Wendy. Peter Pan and Wendy, I guess.
It's Peter and
it's
Wendy.
The one Disney Plus.
It's Peter and
Wendy. And then also Bo's afraid. That already asked.
Yeah, Bo is boring. Got it. All right.
You didn't even see it yet.
I know. I can't wait to fall asleep in the theater.
I don't think you'll fall asleep on this one. I don't think it's possible for you to.
I'm literally gonna take like 7 Adderall to make sure I don't.
Okay. You'll just be like, this movie is fucking terrifying.
I don't know why it's so real. Anyway, no, I'm just kidding. All right,
Okay,
the next movie that we're going to introduce to you guys from the Panic Festival is Medusa Deluxe.
Medusa Deluxe. This aired on Monday at Panic Fest, the Monday after like the main weekend. This is directed by Thomas Hardiman. He's done things like mostly just all shorts, really. I'm looking at this, all shorts besides Medusa Deluxe. So it's hard to see shorts sometimes. This is a A24 film. It's British, so BBC was part of it. This stars Claire Perkins as Cleve. It has a lot of people in this movie. Kayla Meekley is Divine. Lil Lesser is Angie. Debris Stevenson is Etsy. Anita Ujoa is Timba. Kay Alexander is Nez. Harriet Webb is Kendra. Del De Silva as Renee, who I really loved in this movie. Hyder Ali as Gak. Luke Pasqualino as Angel. And Nicholas Carmini as Patricio. Why don't you go ahead and read the storyline for Medusa Deluxe?
I don't know. You got to pay me money for that.
I don't have any on me right now.
Okay. Well, you're gonna have to.
I'll PayPal you later.
All right.
I'll PayPal you.
Venmo me later. All right. Medusa Deluxe is a murder mystery set in a competitive hairdressing competition. Extravaganza and excess collide as the death of one of their own sows seeds a division in community whose passion for hair verges on obsession.
So this is not a horror film. We'll say that right up front.
This is a suspense film. This is a whodunit. This is a.
But the cool thing about that is it's done in one shot.
No, that's not the cool thing about it. That's the thing that ruined the film.
Oh, for you?
No, I'm just kidding. No, the one shot in this film is ridiculous. It does. It tells a story. It's Birdman with hair.
I guess that's a good way when it comes to obsession and sort of like the things that happen. The one shot is really cool because I know Birdman had a ton of one shots. This one, and you're gonna think, well, 1917 and Russian doll and all that, and this is not like that at all. But yeah, Birdman is I didn't think about that until just now. Birdman is a good way to describe this one. Yeah.
I mean, 1918, that's the other one, right? 1918 or 1920 or what was it? 1917. 1917, Birdman. This is done in that way, and I don't mean it's a superhero war movie. It's that one consecutive shot that they did really well on here. And I'm not going to go against the cinematography of this movie. I'm not going to go against the hair of this movie, and I'm not going to go against the acting of this movie. What I am going to go against, though, is the fact that even you and I both were both confused on who
about what exactly happened.
What the fuck? Like, it was great the whole time leading up to the who done it part. But then when it got to the who done it, it literally just like surpassed it. So
I went online.
Huh?
I went online to try to get an answer, and they're not gonna do that. But because
I rewatched the same scene like 3 times when the whodunit did it. And that is my only thing with this movie. If this movie would have looked more on that whodunit part, because what they did is made the person who done it not look like the person who did it so much in the film that when it got to where he or she explains what they've done, that you're like, oh, like, but it's so quick. It's so quick. They say like
it's there, but it's
like
you're confused by it,
and then it's done.
Yeah, and so I did to go back. I'm like, did I miss something here? I'm like, oh, that's what it is.
And this is the second problem I have with this damn movie.
Okay.
And the second problem I have with this movie, and I told Chris I was going to bitch about this if this happened, and it did happen, and that's what I'm going to bitch about it right now. Somebody in this movie dies by being scalped, and they do not show it ever.
Well, you want to see
Everybody
the
talked
scalping.
about it.
Neil wanted to see the scalping.
I
He's a
didn't
gore
see the
whore.
scalping. If you're gonna be at Panic Film Fest, I feel like we get to see the scalping. We get to see the scalping. It didn't have to be good. It could have been the worst freaking. You could have put Jello on a dude's head, and
and
little
done it that
ketchup,
way. Yeah.
watered down, make it look a little food coloring. But
I have a feeling that this wasn't made for people like you and I when it comes to horror, you know? But that being said, it's beautiful shot. The acting's great. I can't imagine the kind of maps that were drawn while trying to film
oh
this in one
man,
shot.
I couldn't even fathom it. The actors played off of each other. It felt like very natural conversations. The whole one shot going from one person, they're passing by the other person, the camera turns around, follows that person. I mean, the visual on this was to die for. There's one guy in particular that
I think I love the guy who played Renee Daryl De
there's
Silva.
one guy in particular we really have to give props to. And that is this man right here. Can you pronounce that name?
Oh, I can't. Oh, Eugene Suleiman.
Yeah, he is the one that created all the hair pieces and for all the models in the movie. Now, Thomas, who wrote this movie, came up with this idea when he was a hairdresser.
Yeah. Yeah, which is it's cool. Like I don't know much about the hairdressing world and the shows they do go through, so it was interesting to see that. I thought.
Do you know who was a makeup artist before they were a famous actor, or was a makeup artist why they're being when they're starting acting?
No,
Jeremy Renner.
Jeremy Renner was a hair makeup artist.
Yeah, hair and makeup.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
that's really cool. Well,
but anyway, this movie, the story
Renner.
was great. Until it gets to the whodunit part. That's the only part that literally was lackluster. But
it was confusing.
Yeah. But the rest of the movie was great. The conversations were great. Everything that
What's up? What's wrong?
I just almost hiccuped in the
I was like, what's going on with Neil? It's like, did he shit himself? What's going on here?
I shit myself again. I can't believe I shit myself again on the microphone. Anyway, but this movie was really good. It was beautifully done. It was beautifully shot. The actors and actresses. I mean, that's basically what we're gonna have to give it to at this for this movie.
The actors and actresses. There's a little bit of problems at the end. Like both me and Neil were confused, and maybe we're just dumb. Maybe that's a problem. But this comes out in June, wide release. So catch it then.
Maybe we're dumb. Really?
Yeah. I mean, dude, you don't know how often I question my own intelligence.
So do I. It's okay. Yeah. All right, and cut.
I will see you guys later.
Oh no! Oh, we got quotes. Quotes from Medusa Deluxe. Evil will triumph. Was he all right? No, he was dead. He smells of perm, as if some hot boy was sucking him off.
Hell yeah.
Chris. No one there to pay rent, so you give up. Get some paper. I am a powerful, confident female. You should try it sometime.
Burn.
Yeah. He looks like some go blow looking motherfucker wanking it to cartoon cheat characters.
Okay.
Hey man, that's what this. Oh,
that's what it says. Yeah.
Oh, I said go blow, and it's not go blow. I. He looks like some goblin-looking motherfucker wanking it to cartoon characters. There you go. That's what it
Yeah, I was like that. I was like that makes more sense now when you say it that way.
I
But,
came in here for a haircut and got a history lesson.
damn.
One smile, and she is murdering the competition. How did you tell someone you love someone has been scalped? I have no interest in you going down today. You don't believe in the Almighty? I don't believe. I have no idea what I wrote there. Oh, honey, you just don't know you're in a cult. This has nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with you, motherfucker.
Eesh.
I would want 2 months in the middle of the night and put a flaming towel in their gas tank. Yeah.
Yeah.
There she is, your personal fucking ATM. 15 years of doing this, do that, cut dead people's hair to get experience. I just want you to know you're loved. Is this real or just some passive aggressive bullshit? There's more. I'm just trying to figure out which one I don't want to read. This guy is high. What you think is wrong with him? He asked what I sell. That's how it works. You're too soft for this world. Why are you even here? That's how the good Lord works. He wasn't threatening. It was so nice. His hair. I just cut and pulled. That's it, Chris. Are you there?
Okay. Yeah, I'm
Chris,
here.
you there?
So my score
Mm-hmm.
3.7
Mm-hmm.
out of this one.
Mm-hmm.
Like again, it was beautifully shot. It was the one shot was great. It's just again that that ending. The thing was kind of a little bit of a thing, but it was really cool. But
Where do you give it?
at 3.7 probably. It's all right.
I'm gonna go higher because I actually caught the ending, unlike you, who
Yeah.
had to ask me about it. So I'm gonna go about a 3.9 because I love when someone gets creative with the
Mhm.
I love the whodunit part of it. They just should have added a little more time. They should have given 5 more minutes onto that about
Yeah.
who did it and stuff like that. Just like in Sixth Sense when it we revisit how many times he's like figures out he's a dead person. They figure it out
Yeah.
like 6 times.
Yeah.
And they should have done that at least one more time, or at least reflected, or at least had the characters talking about it. They didn't. It was kind of like, okay, we figured out who it was. It was this person, and then it just disappears.
Yeah.
Like as soon as they hey, it's this person. Okay. Like even
Yeah, and
before
you're
they
like,
say it's the end of the person, they're gone.
yeah, because you also look at the person, you're like, they kind of look like someone else,
Yeah.
for a while. So this does have a Rotten Tomatoes score because it was screened for critics like you and I.
Mm-hmm.
86% because there's only 7 reviews.
You didn't even let me
Yeah,
guess. You just said, hey,
I know
there's
it's an accident.
yeah, you're just like, hey, let's just do this because I don't want to do anything I ever right.
Sorry, goddamn. I'm not fully present today.
Why are you not present? Did you get high?
I'm just tired. Yeah, hi. But I'm gonna read a good review and a bad review from the Rotten Tomatoes pool they have over here. So, from Marissa Mirabel from IndieWire, she said, "An arresting and visually stunning achievement, Medusa Deluxe breaks the framework on storytelling and sheds the skin of subculture in the process. And this is a not as good review from Guy Lodge of Variety. Kinetic, if not quite novel presentation, doesn't entirely patch over the weakness of Hardman's script, implying that eventually runs out of compelling diversions from the matter at hand. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's a A24 is Medusa Deluxe. They'll be continue talking about when it comes out in June, when everyone else talks about it, then because that's when it's coming out.
I mean, it's a good movie. It's gonna work.
Yeah.
Again, maybe just make a reshot on that, one area.
Yeah.
I think they'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you ready to talk about the final film that
The
we have
final
on?
film we are talking about today, young sirs, ma'ams, all the above. It's them's theys, the one, the only Artifice Girl.
The Artifice Girl, directed by Franklin Rich. Franklin Rich is this is his, I think, his first big long movie, at least the one with the budget.
And we know
he-
Chris likes it big and long.
I guess so. Yeah. Well, this stars Tatum Matthews as Cherry, Lance Henriksen as Gareth, great Lance Henriksen, Cinda Nichols as Dina, David Dreyer as Amos, Franklin Rich director as Gareth, also Thomas Hamby's old man with some of these Ilya. Why don't you go ahead and read the storyline for this one?
I would, but I just accidentally clicked on the wrong page. Anyway, a team of special agents discovers a revolutionary new computer program to bait and trap online predators. After teaming up with the program's troubled developer, they soon find that the AI is rapidly advancing beyond its original purpose. I didn't get that from this movie, but whatever.
This movie is really cool.
It's really
put it this way.
cool. The AI rapidly advancing, they did not really explain that too well. They kind of did a scene, but I mean, but I liked this movie. I'm not dissing the movie. I'm just saying this is not a good.
I actually loved this movie. This was my favorite movie I saw at the festival.
Really?
Artifice Girl. I liked all. Yeah, to me.
You know who else's favorite film this was?
Yeah.
South by Southwest 2023 is the best international feature at the Fantasia Film Festival in 2022. Exactly.
Oh, I know.
Well.
Oh wow. Okay. I love the acting in this. I loved Tatum Matthews. I loved Cinda Nichols.
Mhm.
I loved Franklin Rich. I liked all the actors in this, and it brought up a really interesting.
And the guy from the guy from the Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. Lance, whatever his name is.
Lance Henriksen, yeah.
Yeah. He
plays old Gareth. No man, like one of the things that I really enjoyed about this movie that it brought up ideas about AI. Like it sounds super nerdy. Like maybe it is, but the
super nerdy.
Yeah, I know. We're both super nerdy. We like shit like this. So but it brought up like ideas about AI that I never thought about before. Like just a sort of moral quandaries, even.
I mean, when you have the guy who's in the best Jean-Claude Van Damme movie of all time in the movie, you kind of won already. But to go, do you know what the best Jean-Claude Van Damme movie of all time is, right?
It's Street Fighter, right?
No.
What is it?
No. It's Hard Target.
Okay, Hard Target. Okay.
Have you ever seen? It's by John Woo. John Woo did it. It's one of the first.
Oh, I've never seen.
Yeah, it's one of the first movies that John Woo did in America, where people are like, "That guy," and that's how he got the gig for Mission Impossible 2. Anyway, what was I talking about?
Talking about this movie, Artifice Girl.
Artifice Girl. Now, this movie. Now, it does not show a lot of technical things. It doesn't do that. It questions what AI should be allowed to do and not do. And
or even what we can, what we
What are we
inadvertently
allowed to
can do.
do with AI
Yeah,
and not allowed to
yeah.
do? And
Hmm.
because of that, it just has this great conflict of story and dialogue that goes back and forth. And um if you don't know this, the guy who wrote, directed, and acted in the movie is also the guy who edited the movie. Mr. What's his name?
Franklin Rich.
Franklin Rich.
Franklin.
He did a great job in playing his character. Everybody did a great job in his character. Lance did a great job being older.
Yeah, because this movie sort of split into three parts. You
Yeah,
know.
it is. It's split
Yeah.
into 3 parts. And it is just a great story about somebody creating a solution to a major problem, and then whether or not, if using
The solution.
AI, if we should be able to control AI.
Yeah, like yeah, that was the most interesting part. The other movies that approached this in different ways. To me, this was the most realistic and the most thoughtful way, I think, to approach this issue of AI maybe becoming self-aware or
Right.
whatever. Because and when they brought it up, I thought that was really fucking cool the way they brought it up. You know, um, it was done very intelligently, thoughtfully. This is a very it's kind of heady movie for some, but this one kind of blew my mind walking out of it.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
mean, it kind of blew me too. And it was like, um, I mean, it was really good. I like exactly what it was doing. There's parts in it where it's kind of like, oh shit. Oh shit. I think, and this is just me, and maybe this is my movie mind or my creative mind.
Mhm.
I think maybe they should have took it like a stage further,
Mm,
you know, and
yeah.
maybe made it so it was more um you know it okay, this movie, I'm having trouble saying this without giving parts away that I think are,
I'll say something real quick. I think this is more about Gareth than it is about Cherry.
yeah, and that's the thing. Actually, I don't think it's about either. Like, I think it's
Okay.
about both, if you
Okay.
know what I mean. That's what I'm trying to
Yeah.
say,
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
this is a reflection of like, if machines are good, and AI, can they be good? Are they good? Are they bad? Are humans good? Are humans the bad guy? Like
Mhm.
literally, that is my perspective of this. It's like it
Oh,
got to the
it's
point.
kind of like her. It's kind of like her. That movie, her. Remember that?
Is that the one with
Walking Phoenix and Scarlett Johansson, the
no,
voice
I
of the.
the one where he talks to a phone the whole time or something?
You didn't
Yeah.
like that? You didn't
I
like
didn't
her,
watch it.
dude? Her is amazing.
Yeah.
You need to watch her.
It's Joaquin Phoenix, man. It's just Joaquin Phoenix. I don't think
You don't
he's a
have a
good
problem with that guy.
actor.
Oh, you don't like that guy?
I don't think I do, and that's the problem.
Man, I didn't know that. I
I
thought
didn't
you liked
either
Walking
until
Phoenix.
just now, until this moment. I think I'm coming to the realization I don't think I like Joaquin Phoenix.
So that's why you don't want to see Bo's Afraid because Walking Phoenix is in it.
Yeah, I think that's the problem. I think I'm not a fan of
Do you,
Joaquin Phoenix.
he's a good actor,
I
man.
know, but like the other day I put signs on and then Joaquin Con popped up and I was like, I don't want to watch this anymore.
Like fuck this guy,
Yeah, fuck this guy.
dude.
I realized that just now.
Okay, listen. If you get a chance to watch her, I would
Yeah,
promise you
yeah,
won't
yeah. I'll
regret
throw
it.
it in my whatever. But anyway,
Okay.
so anyway, going back to this movie is a whole reflection of, is AI the bad guy? Is human beings the bad guy? There's this great in-depth conversation in the third act that is like, oh shit, are
Yeah,
we
the third act
shitty
is
as humans?
amazing. Yeah, the third act, like every actually almost every in-depth conversation in this is exactly how it should have been. Like I was, I was like I said, blown away by this movie.
Hmm.
I walked out and I remember, fucking someone asked me. I think it was
You were fucking when you were
yeah,
walking out? Damn, dude.
yeah.
You're
That's
getting
exactly
crazy
what.
in this motherfucker.
But I had people ask me how it was, and I said, "Fucking incredible." No one else said that but me. When I walked out of this, but Artifice Girl, man, I'm really glad I got to see this early. But you guys, just so you know, it is now available to rent online. So
It's going to be coming out on the streaming platform soon, is what I keep on reading everywhere.
yeah,
They haven't, they're fishing it around. So
yeah, Artifice Girl, you guys, if you guys get a chance to see this, jump on that chances. I think you'll find a lot to like about this if you're like me and Neil.
if
You
you're
get
like
torch for
me,
this
it's
one.
awesome. If you're like Chris, awesome. It was literally,
It's
it was a good movie. I think the conflict between AI and humans, even when certain reveals come along, I really think this is a good movie. I think it could be tweaked, but again, these movies are this ain't Martin Scorsese. This ain't Steven Spielberg.
Yeah, this is Franklin Rich's first
This is his
long
first
film.
film. And guess what? If this is your first film, applause to you, bro. You
Yeah,
made me think. You made me think of an issue I didn't even think about. Like, is, talking to Siri, like literally like abusing a person,
yeah.
is the
The,
human race abusing technology of AI that, like,
yeah, I would be keeping my eyes on Franklin Rich for a long time after this. Also, you can rent it on Amazon Prime right now for $6. So if you get Amazon Video, would spend that $6 because it's worth it to me.
that's amazing. Yeah, $6.
I know.
Yeah, I
For
mean, I
$6.
got it for free because some dude sent me a code, but it's like, we do this. All right, let's get
Yeah,
some
that's-
quotes. Let's get done with this one. Hey Siri, how do you know you're doing the right thing? See,
Yeah.
right from the beginning.
Mhm.
Someone told me you worked on the new Star Wars movie. Of course, I had to write that down.
Yeah, of course.
The studio doesn't care if it's macabre. No one uses chat rooms anymore. This is my spider web. I'm the fucking spider.
Oh, I love that. She was so good. Oh my god.
Tell us where she is, or I will leak your name on the internet. We need to see the source. Can we at least agree he is off the chopping block? Have you ever gone fishing? What I want is to protect children. You're correct when you said I have trust issues. I think you underestimate her. Do you think everyone is a fucking robot? She is more ethical to. She is more.
Yeah, dude.
I don't even remember the words I wrote. Expect me to fire someone to protect your ego. She can write and paint, and they're good. Cherry, why the fuck are you playing dumb? To be honest, I'm scared of the human world. I got shrimp and scallops. They had no salmon. I make time for you because I like your company. Are you using dance as a lure now? No, that's just for me. My primary objective is gone. You're free now. I believe that's it. Yep, that's it.
All right. So I'm on Rotten Tomatoes. Oh, why am I scoring? Sorry, it's a 4.3. 1%.
I'm gonna give it a 4 point. I like the story. I like the thought process. I love that it made me think. I'll give it a 4.1 for that.
Okay.
The reason I'm not giving it better. The reason I'm not giving it better is I think they should have played with it a little bit more. I feel like acting was good and stuff like that, but I really feel like the only reason I didn't like it is like I feel like this should be a blockbuster movie. You know,
Yeah, as in like a wide release. Yeah, not like a
not just
blockbuster.
like a wide release, but like better acting, extras in the background, better sets, better,
Dude, I don't
better,
think the acting could
better
have been better,
cinematography.
honestly.
No, the acting's fine. The acting's fine. Let me fix that. The acting's fine, but I mean like everything else. You know what I mean? This is a movie.
I guess it could be a little flat for some people.
Yeah, well, it felt like a little flat to me, and this is the reason why. It's because it is a good original idea, and the way they filmed it just kind of really reminded me of like a YouTube video or like softcore porn that you saw in
Oh
Cinemax
god, dude.
in
Oh
like the
my
90s.
god.
Like, I'm not saying they like got naked and started blowing each other. I'm saying like literally, it kind of had that essence to it, and because of that, it kind of took away a little bit from me.
I didn't watch enough softcore porn apparently.
I think and the thing is, only the first two acts. The third act, fucking
Because
everything.
there's an old guy in it. Like,
No. The first two acts. No. I mean, like just the look, the visual, the cinematography of it. The third act, I think, made it work it all. Like, but man, again, still really good movie. So I mean, I'm still giving a good rating. So
okay, yeah, it told it told with sensitivity and intelligence something that's a real issue that I'm sure a lot of people are rolling their eyes at the fact that yeah I know issue whatever, but no, this I love this movie. Yeah, you are wicked. Um,
sorry,
I know.
I'm fucking with
I'm
the
on
wicked.
Rotten Tomatoes. There's enough reviews in this one for
Mhm.
for you to do a good rating. So first, what's the audience score in the Artifice Girl?
Audience score has to be a 78.
82%.
Oh, I was off by 4%.
Now, what is the critic score for this movie?
Has to be 88.
92%. 4% off again.
4% again. It's 4% Monday. Right now, if you go to Patreon, we'll give you 4% off. No, I'm just kidding.
So I'm gonna read a good review and a bad review from the critic score. Real
Oh
quick.
God.
Are you worried about that?
I mean, whatever. Let's hear it.
All right. From Robert Codger of Flickering Myth. The Artifice Girl succeeds as a stagey moral drama, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they did a 3.5 out of 5, right? This
Right.
is a 2.4 out of 4 from our Diz Ticket Mark Reviews Movies. Despite the strong opening of the Artifice Girl, most of it never finds a way to make this not so great debate compelling as drama. He's full of shit. But you know what? Whatever. We like this movie. We recommend it. It's worth every money you spend on a Vudu or Prime Video or Apple TV or where you rent your movies online. I recommend the Artifice Girl highly.
Dude, this was a good movie, 100%. If out of the 4 movies that we watched in this group of movies, this would be the one I would suggest the most out of
Mhm.
all of them. Second would be Black Mold. If I was doing a list in order, it'd be this, Black Mold, Medusa Deluxe, and Agatha, like way back at the end. Like, I mean, swear to God, don't watch like put Agatha on if you got like your worst enemy at your house, or if you want people to leave your house, is where you put Agatha on. But literally, this is a movie. It was one of my favorites. It was really good, and it gave a great question on that whole humanity versus AI. Like, just because they're a computer creature doesn't make them doesn't make them
This is
intelligent
an
creature.
iRobot. This is an iRobot.
Dude, I mean, because like think about it. Me and my wife were talking about this the other day.
Did she watch it with you?
No. We weren't not this about this movie, about this,
Okay.
about what I'm about to say.
Okay.
All right. What defense are what that we do us as humans have?
I mean, but with defense,
Yeah, what defense? What's our offense? What's our defense? If right now we didn't have computers, we didn't have any of this, we didn't have no weapons, no guns, nothing like that. What do we have against the animals of this world?
just the smarts, the brains of it.
That's
Like,
it. That's all we have
yeah.
is the brains. That's it.
Yep.
We don't have claws. We don't have sharp, razor sharp teeth. We don't have, abilities of like jumping between trees like a mofo. We don't have this brute strength to rip people apart or
Yeah.
the size to knock things over. Like literally, we would be so far down the food chain.
If it wasn't for a big brain.
Yeah, if it wasn't for our brains.
Yeah, and so in that case, you guys have to wonder what happens when something smarter than us comes along.
Yeah, and why are we the ones to say no? You're
Yeah.
not a being.
Yeah. What?
Why?
When?
They're way smarter
Yeah.
than us. They can come. They can, like the smartest person on the world would have problems keeping up with them. And I guess that'd be what Neil Tyson DeGrasse.
Degrasse Tyson. I don't think. I think he's smart, but I think he's smart a different way.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
intelligence wise,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure the AI would not be able to beat me in wrestling knowledge.
Go to ChatGPT, and find out. But guys, yeah, Artifice Girl, recommend it highly. That's our PanFest episode, dude.
Yeah.
We are done with PanFest
And
for
again,
2023.
everybody, man, Panic Fest. We are not lying to you when we say it is a good time. If you've never
It's
been to
very
Kansas
fun.
City, it is a week to go to Kansas City because if you're not, times when the movies are not, playing, you can go downtown. You can go, to the museums. You can go see different places, plays.
This is cheaper than going to Cannes for sure.
It's cheaper than what?
Going to Cannes Film Festival.
Yeah, or
in
South by
France.
Southwest or
Yeah.
any of those.
Yeah.
It's cheaper. You can get a good place. And be honest, I've lived all the
Oh,
way.
Buzz-
I've lived all the way, all around this great nation of the United States, and it's the best place to get barbecue in the
Oh yeah,
entire.
so you'll be. Yeah, imagine if you come here, you have to get barbecue.
And there's
Go to
also
Joe's.
Gus's chicken, Gus's fried chicken, which is
Oh yeah,
I know it's more
that's in
it's
several
more
places.
it's more of a got more of a spread now, but
Yeah, I love Gus's. I'm gonna get that after this, maybe.
mhm,
We'll see.
mhm.
We'll see.
Yeah, send me some.
All right.
Overnight it.
Overnight. it.
Overnight it. It'll be here enough time.
Yeah.
I can put it in the air
Right.
fryer, reheat it.
Or wrap it in styrofoam, Chris. I'm like, all right, I'll do it when I can. All right, guys. Thanks for that's us. That's fuck. That was our PanFest 2023 episode. This will be the last one you hear until next year when we do it again. I hope, right?
Of course. And hopefully
Hopefully
you'll actually hopefully
I'll give you
you'll
more-
allow me to come
I'll give
next
you the
year.
advance notice. Yeah, I want you to come next year. I want you
Okay,
there.
well maybe you'll advance notice me enough so that I can actually come. It matters too because I might be going. I might be going to Philadelphia.
That what this time next year?
Yeah, for the beginning of April.
Okay, hopefully you. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see what
What's
happens.
in Philadelphia?
There's
What's happening in
there's a
Phil-
guy that wants to buy me some plane tickets for Philadelphia.
Why are you why are you going to Philadelphia?
4-0.
Oh, WrestleMania 40.
WrestleMania 40 is in Philadelphia. I know, right?
Okay, well,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
We'll
so
figure it
guys,
all out. We'll figure it out like we
yeah,
always do.
It's a year from now, so
Yeah, I
we'll figure
know,
out then.
I know. But thank you guys for listening. This is our Panic Film Fest. Make sure you go check them out at panicfilmfest.com. Make sure to go check them out. You can Facebook / Panic Film Fest. Always go to Screenland Armor in North Kansas City, one of the best theaters. If you're ever in Kansas City, literally the people there are awesome. You'll have a good time if you're just there for watch a regular movie any day of the week. And literally one of our best times what we ever had. We can't talk more about it or enough about it. Make sure you do it. Make sure you go. Chris, tell them where they can find all of us.
You can find us online, moviesdon'tsuck.net. We're at Facebook at facebook.com/moviesdon'tsuck podcast. We're on Twitter, into the podcast. We're on w2mnet.com. W2mnet.com is entertainment website that we're part of network of theirs. We got tons of stuff there, other podcasts about games, movies, music, wrestling. If you guys want to join our Patreon, become a patron, we'd love that. We'd be super stoked about it. Go to patreon.com/moviesdon'tsuck to join, see the tiers, and if you get enough people, more extra content. Go to bonfire.com/moviesdon'tsuck. Do something to do. You'll find shirts that have of us and things that had to do with us.
And logo and sayings that we
yeah,
say and stuff that we do and everything. I literally just try to create things for people to laugh at and have a good time with.
And if you guys want to, you guys, go anywhere you find podcasts. You can find movies that don't suck and something you've watched on YouTube. Subscribe, watch the Facebook of that page, and if you're listening to some like Apple Podcasts or Stitcher or Spotify, go and subscribe, so you don't have to worry about finding us. We'll find you that way. All right, Neil.
All right, Neil, what? No,
Are you
not yet,
good?
not yet.
What are
right,
your small businesses?
There you go. You remember how
Oh,
we do episodes every now and then. If you have a small business, let us know. Email us, message us at any of the places that Chris just said. We'll be more than happy to advertise your business right on here, free of charge for our thousands of listeners or millions of downloaders. Chris, I think that's it.
Okay, all right.
Then thanks for another episode of Movies That Don't Suck and Some Do. My name's Neil.
I'm Chris.
Remember, guys, don't panic. Don't go crazy. Just remember, horror movies are just art. And if you're going to be scared, you can decide not to be scared. Just like we've been told at this year's Panic Film Fest. Good night. Thank you guys for all watching. Next time, again, you guys jump in the chat. Be more than happy to hear what you guys say. Maybe you're just listening while you're doing the dishes or doing something around the house. So that's totally understandable.
But don't jump in if you're trying to offer us to buy shit for you.
That's okay. I mean, we jump in and try to get people to buy shit from us.
Yeah, I mean, but we offer something real. I mean,
yeah, you do. Sure you do.
All right, guys.
All right,
Well,
thank you guys very much.